Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at this water damaged MacBook. Now in the last video, if you haven't seen part 1, that will be linked in the video description. We took a look at this water damaged MacBook. We salvaged a few parts to go into my MacBook, which had a broken trackpad and had a little bit less RAM than this computer here, and also the rubber base was missing. So I went ahead and transferred those over. That's what part 1's all about. But in this part we're going to be attempting to fix this computer. So this is pretty much just a removal of everything so you can get into the upper case. So I am recording this in iMovie. Now I used to use Final Cut Pro, but I was having huge export issues and a bunch of issues. It kept crashing and it was just horrible. So I've gone back to iMovie, which I used to use a few years back. And so far everything seems to be working. Now my iSight camera that I unboxed a while ago also works, so voiceovers will be done within iMovie, which is better than having to use Audacity and all that, and trying to transfer in the audio and the audio not working correctly and a bunch of issues I was having. So I'm back at back using iMovie, and I hope that makes things a little bit better for you guys to watch my videos. Alright, so as you can see here, I've almost got the entire computer to pieces here. Now there's been water spilled or something spilled on the keyboard, and the keyboard doesn't work anymore. And the upper case for these unibody MacBooks is about $100 or more, and I don't have that kind of money to spend on this laptop, as I bought it for parts anyway. So I thought I would go ahead and try to fix it myself by washing out the keyboard with water. Now that sounds insane, but that's exactly what I did. And now it didn't exactly work, but it may work for you, so I decided I'd post this anyway. And it's also a video on how you get your uppercase on, exactly what's involved in the uppercase removal. So as you can see here, I just took out the trackpad and everything, and there's a little bit of black tape sort of thing covering over the keyboard, and you can go ahead and rip that off there. It's quite dirty underneath from all the dirt and so on that's got underneath the keys over the years, and as you can see it just rips off pretty easily. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and rinse it out with the water. As you can see here, you probably will activate the spill indicators, but there you go. As you can see, I've washed the keyboard and there's water dripping everywhere. Alright, so I've let it dry for exactly around 5 hours in front of the heater there, and it's all dry now. So I've gone ahead and put this black tape back on here, and it's time to reassemble the entire computer again. Alright, so after all this, it didn't make any difference. It didn't make it worse, it didn't make it better at all. It didn't do anything actually. But you can replace these if you remove that plastic mid-frame thing, which is actually glued in place. You can replace it just the keyboard, and a MacBook Pro keyboard will fit. I think it's from the 2011 MacBook. I'll put the model number in. And if you want to dig right in underneath that thing and go and remove the keyboard separately, you can do that, and apparently they do fit. So if I do decide I am going to fix this laptop completely, I will go ahead and post a video on that. Otherwise I'm probably just going to sell it on eBay, but if it doesn't sell I might fix it, might give it to someone, I don't really know. But yeah, sure, if I do order a keyboard for it, I will make a video on it. So as you can see right here, I'm putting the laptop back together. Pretty easy actually, it's not very complicated at all. Not as hard as I thought it would be. As you can see here, go ahead and connect the keyboard. I forgot to do that, and as you can see it does turn on, and here is it all back together. So pretty much we're back where we started. My friend came around and he removed all the little Taiwanese keys, the stickers on top, so now the keys are all real sticky. But yeah, as you can see, if I go ahead and type the K key here, it just types Apple logos. So it didn't make it any better or any worse. This is because the Option and the Shift key are stuck. If you go ahead and hold down the Option and the Shift key, and push K, you're going to get an Apple logo. So obviously one of the Shift and Option keys are stuck. So here I'm just going to give a shot of the MacBook here. As you can see, looks in relatively good shape, not as good as mine. But here is my MacBook, my fully working MacBook, and a 2007 pre-unibody. So this is the unibody and the pre-unibody. As you can see, they are a little bit different. There's the ports there. They just swapped out the mini DVI for DisplayPort and dropped the FireWire on the back. The speakers are now in sort of the part of the hinge, and that vent is now invisible, which makes it look a lot cleaner. Also, the screws are all internal. That's the whole unibody design, and you can tell it's pretty old because it has a DVD drive in it, which Apple just ditched the unibody MacBook Pro. It is about the same thickness, but as you can see here, this is what the laptops look like when they're open. As you can see, the 2007 can only run up to 10.7 Lion. That's because of the 2007 model, and they look a little bit different inside, with the glass trackpad with multi-touch and all that. But as you can see, they're pretty similar. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't the most exciting thing, but yeah, I decided I'd post it anyway. So I'll catch you guys next time.